This week's recommendation is for The Unexpected Joy of the Ordinary by Catherine Gray. This book is about happiness. It unravels the science and psychology behind human happiness, unpacking why our minds wander off in the wrong direction, how to recognise what your brain is making you feel, and why. Arguably not a business book, more of a self-help book, but I include it due to the impact feeling good has on our work, and because it's grounded in science. So what did I learn? Well, I learned why our brains are wired to focus on the negative, and that rewiring is absolutely possible. I learned to understand the connection between how we're built, what we do, how we think, and how it makes us feel. How we all have a lot more control over being happy than certainly I recognised before. What did it make me think differently about? Celebrating and paying attention to my ordinary joys. An ordinary joy is the joy you feel in the little things in life, like an empty inbox, or the crunch of frozen leaves underfoot, or receiving mail that isn't a bill or advertising. The book encourages you to make time for yours. Yes, they may be odd, but in a wonderful way. It can also trigger reminders of why you chose your choices. Your partner, your living environment, your job. Easy to get bogged down in the inevitable bad stuff and not see the joy. What actions did I take? I've embraced the joy. I find the more common mindfulness advice hard to sustain. But embracing my joys and eliminating anything that doesn't add joy and wasn't necessary has changed everything. You see my books roll in size order behind me. A personal ordinary joy. The flowers make me happy. Arguably an unnecessary expense, but I feel joy every time I look at them. I label things. I have imaginary races with people on the street. I take my glass to the bottle bank just for the joy of the crashing noise. It's been far easier than I thought to build joy into everyday life. What has the impact been? I'm happy. Not every minute of every day, but because of the explanation shared in this book, rather than focusing on the negatives, I'm free to focus on positives. I'm surrounded by things that give joy, I just didn't see them before. This was the first book I read in the self-help arena that made sense. The scientific approach appeals to how my brain works, and there's no hint of fluffy or empty motivational quotes. It's all about understanding why and taking action. Very highly recommended. Had a huge impact on me. Have a wonderful day.